An electric night for number 3 Maryland field hockey as they pull away with the 1-0 win against number 8 Michigan. The Terrapins begin their 2-game Big Ten Conference home stretch with a victory. Things started off slow for the Terrapins as the game was a defensive standoff between Maryland and Michigan. The Wolverines' defense kept the Terrapins' offense at bay throughout most of the first and second quarters, only giving Maryland 2 scoring opportunities. 2 opportunities that Maryland could not capitalize on. Michigan's strong defensive backline continued to punch the ball away from Maryland's offense, not letting Maryland get into the groove they normally have been getting into in previous games.
Yeah, pressure is pressure. Some people look at the word pressure as putting really hard pressure on the player with the ball and all the backs, and sometimes pressure is space. So we go in and out of that. We came out in the third quarter and we decided to give them a little more space and force them to the belly, and I think that worked our way.
However, the second half is where Maryland's offense became a threat. Kicking up the tempo, the Terrapins relentlessly pushed their way down the field and kept the shots coming as they tallied 9 before the end of the regulation. Yet, Michigan's defense stayed alive and was able to keep the Terrapins scoreless as the clock winded down to 0, sending the game into overtime. It was Leah Crouse who came in clutch for the Terrapins as she punched in a goal from a penalty corner 3 minutes into overtime. Her goal moves Maryland to 8-1 overall and undefeated in Big Ten Conference matchups with 2 wins.
Obviously met with the coaches, and then they gave us a new structure, a new setup of how we were going to run the ball and what our priority was. And I think it ended up really working for us. We took a more aggressive approach in overtime, which I think paid off.
With a 14-0 record against Michigan State, the Terrapins look to keep the momentum going as they face against the Spartans on Sunday. Reporting from the Plex for Terrapin Sports Central, I'm Nick Quintana.